in this video, we're going to take a look at Station Smarts and how it can help you with your mutual aid and also helping mutual aid departments to see your information without being able to make changes to it. So we're going to take a look at the system setup where we've got some storage locations for you. We have created a dynamic mapping file that will map out properties and hydrants. And you can store your department's dynamic mapping file here at the top of the screen, here on the Aid tab under Town Support. And you can also store your mutual aid department's versions of that file under their own town records. So if they have Station Smarts and they have a version of this file, then you can store that under your Station Smarts record as well. All you have to do is click on that file and it's going to save it to your desktop. And then from there, we're going to open it up. And this is what you're going to receive. It'll say your fire department name, and it'll say water sources or property. And this file can be run without Station Smarts or FileMaker installed on the device. And it's going to be able to essentially show up in a web browser. So you can see I've opened it up in my Google Chrome. And whenever you click either of these buttons, they're going to automatically source the information. And it's going to be dynamic every time they click the button. Now, if they hold the tab open, so I've got these tabs already open for us. If they hold that tab open, it stays as is, but it does collect it every time they click the button. So best practice will be to close it and open it fresh every time you need the information. We're going to take a look at the water sources first. The water sources, as you can see, is mapped within Google Maps, and it can map more than just water sources. So we do have some telephone poles in here. We have a helicopter landing pad, a turbo draft. So there's a lot of different capabilities in the hydrant for mapping. I'm going to click on any one of these and we'll be able to get further information about the hydrant mapping. But this allows your mutual aid department to be able to go to the address on the map where they know they're going to be responding. So if we know we're going to be responding somewhere around in this area, then we can see there's a hydrant here and there's a hydrant there. So it gives us a ready view of the Station Smarts information for your department without actually logging into your Station Smarts. Now we're going to take a look at the property information. So from this main file, we would click on the property tab or that property button, and it would bring us to this property view. So these are, again, the properties that are available in your Station Smarts file, but we're not seeing them through Station Smarts eyes. We're just seeing them through a web browser. And the information here is automatically attached to each of these pins. So again, we could look at where we're going to be responding and we could open up that information, and that would give us the information we need to know that has been recorded in your Station Smarts file. If we have any more information about it, like a pre-fire plan, then that's going to be summarized in this tab as well. So if you have a risk level, if you have any critical information, or if you have a pre-fire plan, those all get summarized into this pop-up so that they can see that information when they're going to be responding. And again, this does not allow them to make changes. It just allows them to view it. You can share the file with them. It's all inclusive. It's just this one file, and they would have access to this information without being able to change it, but it aids in their responses to your department. So you would just be sharing this particular file here, this template FD dynamic map. In this case, for you, it would have your name on that file. All right, so that is a view that we have been looking at for the mutual aid capability. For you to be able to share mutual aid locations for hydrants and properties with your mutual aid departments without having to give them access to your Station Smarts file. If you have any questions, please let us know.